Hey guys, it's Nimbus. I am back today with another video. Today we're going to use the jack-o'-lantern tarot. Wow, there's owls on here. Oh, there's a bat. Okay. This is the first time I'm using this deck, so I did not notice that. That is really cool. This is the art on the box, and that's the front of the box. Or who knows if that's the front? That's the side. I know that that's the side for sure. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna use the jack-o'-lantern tarot today. You know, light up a little bit of the darkness and get through it. Is there something else? Well, I will move on to this. As always, it is free Palestine until it is backwards. It is free Sudan until it is backwards. It is free the Congo until it is backwards. It is free Tigray until it is backwards. It is free Puerto Rico, Hawaii, pretty much everybody else. The Uyghurs in China, the Kurds in Kurdistan, everybody. We will never be free until we are all free, period. With that being said, please join me in donating to various organizations around the world on the ground, helping these people. There's a lot of people who don't know what to do, or who, you know, are just really worried for the people, and with good reason. You know, there's a lot of ethnic cleansing, genocide, slavery, you name it, it's going on right now in the world in 2023. So we got to keep talking about it. We got to keep spreading awareness about it. If you guys look on TikTok, there will be a lot of good people to get information from. I am not a good source for information about what's going on in the ground. I'm still doing research on what organizations I want to donate to. For Palestine, I'm thinking I'm going to do the PCRF, the Palestine Children Relief Fund. I'm thinking I'm going to do that for Palestine. So if you guys want to join me in donating there, go right ahead. Any tips that you guys want to send my way, please go ahead and send it their way. I'd be donating it anyway. Any tips I make from my YouTube videos, anything I make from my one-on-ones, a portion of that will go to the PCRF and other charities as well. I just need to figure out where to send money to, you know, Sudan, the Congo, different places. But yeah, so if you guys would like to join me, please do that. Please, let's try to get some help where people really need help, because there's a lot of stuff going on that you and I really can't even imagine happening to us. You know what I mean? We get to sit in our house with music playing whenever we want, doing cushy little tarot readings with our incense and our candles burning. Meanwhile, there's bombs being dropped. And there's people being enslaved. And there's people being kicked out of their homes simply because settlers want to walk in and be like, this is my house now. Last thing, since it's holiday season, it is very much time that we ruin family dinners at this point. I am so serious. It is 2023, and there are still people who think that mass genocide and the mass murder of children is okay. That in and of itself should be a red flag for you. So, with all of that being said, do with that what you will, and have a good holiday. Anyway, no, but seriously, just please, if somebody says something that you feel like you need to speak up about, just speak up about it. If your family wants to get mad at you, your family wants to get mad at you. But if they get mad at you, they probably know that you're right. And it's probably going to be that stupid, shh, we don't want to upset him. Fuck it. You want to be racist? You want to be a piece of shit? Go ahead. Go be racist and go be a piece of shit. But you're not going to have me in your life. And you're definitely not going to have a moments of rest or peace with me around. I'm just saying. They're lucky that at Thanksgiving I didn't do what I'm really thankful for this year, because they were not going to be happy about that. Nobody was going to be happy about that. Anyway. But yeah, with all that being said, we are going to start breathing in a minute. If you guys want to breathe with me, you don't have to. If you guys want to breathe with me, I just do it to connect a little bit easier and to make sure that, you get the message that you came for and I give the message that I'm supposed to give. You know what I mean? And that way, if we're both breathing, the idea is that we sync up and I am reading from exactly what you need. So, I mean, it's a collective reading, so of course, but you got to sync up with where the collective is anyway, right? And the collective has to sync up with your reading if they need to. So yes. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys do not want to breathe with me, go ahead and I will put right here where to skip to. And yes. If you guys do want to breathe with me, I am going to do a little bit of a guided breathing. It's going to be about 4 counts in, 4 counts out, in through our nose, out through our mouths. It's going to be very deep breaths. We're going to sit up straight, and we're going to close our eyes in a minute with our hands flat on the table or our lap, just flat down in our lap or on the table, and then our feet flat on the floor. And, you guys can breathe with me or not. You can breathe however you want to or need to. The last thing I want is for my video to be the reason that something happens to anybody. So if you need to breathe faster or slower or whatever it is, if you want to challenge yourself, go right ahead and challenge yourself, but don't hurt yourself. I am not responsible if you make a stupid decision. But yes, so if you guys would like to breathe with me, I will be doing in on 4, out on 4-ish, about there. I will try to count it out as best as I can. Sometimes I get a little off, but yes. Cool. So yeah, so if you guys would like to, let's get started. And yeah, put your hands flat down on the table in front of you or flat down in your lap and feet flat on the floor. And go ahead and close your eyes and we're going to get started. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Last one. And out. Go ahead and just breathe normally here for a minute. Releasing any tension that you may have. All right, guys. So if you need more time, go ahead and pause it now. Otherwise, we are going to get started. But yeah, so we are doing the Jack-o'-lantern tarot today. And of course, we'll do our pride message. But yeah, so I am very excited for this. This is the first time I'm using this deck, so I'm excited to see what kind of message we get from it. This will be a very interesting one. So it is the end of November. Tomorrow is December. So we are going to do a what to know for the month of December. gonna be a spooky Christmas. All right. All right, Spirit. What do we need to know for the month of December? Slow down, but don't, I said this in my last video too, don't lose momentum. It came out, this came out in the last video too. But don't lose momentum. The wheels are gonna keep going. Everything's gonna keep going, but you can slow down. You can slow down, you can take a rest, but you can't stop. You can't stop the motion, the momentum. You can't stop the momentum. That was gonna fall out anyway. King of Swords, exactly. There's the need for, with the King of Swords, it's like you need to take a more logical approach to these things. Like obviously we need to rest. We can't just go 24 hours every single day without doing something about that. You know, we have to rest. Six of Wands, exactly. We need to take some time, you know, might be a forced break. But damn, it's important that we take breaks anyway, because that way when we do take breaks, Eight of Pentacles, we are able to build the abundance that we actually know that we deserve, instead of deciding to settle on stuff because other stuff is so difficult. We can always sit and deal with stuff that we don't want to do, but the question isn't do you want to deal with it? The question is, do you want to feel fulfilled? Do you want to actually get what you want out of life? If the answer is yes, we don't want to settle. And I'm not saying that settling doesn't offer anything for you, but settling doesn't offer the fulfillment that we all really crave. If you settle, that means that you lowered your standards to just do it. You know what I mean? Queen of Swords. We got the King and the Queen of Swords. Okay, Ten of Cups flew out like that. And then the Three of Wands as well. So, okay, actually, do you see how she's like looking? What is that? That's a boat? She's looking out. I couldn't tell if that was a mountain out there or what that was. I looked at it so fast. Anyway, well, I mean, there is a mountain out there, but there's a boat. This, I couldn't tell what this was. Anyway, so you see how she's like looking out over on the horizon. There's a mountain up there. There's water in front of her. There's a boat right there. It's almost like she's trying to figure out, does she need to go? She knows that she needs to go that direction, right? But at the same time, like, she doesn't know necessarily which, or like how she's gonna go about this. You know what I mean? She's in the workings of making something happen, right? But then with the Ten of Cups here, it's like you are able to just make the fulfillment happen because you want it. You know, it's not enough to say that you deserve it, but like, if you really want it that bad, you'll make it happen for yourself. Spirit, one card at a time. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Spirit, one card at a time, please. But yeah, the fulfillment is yours. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune was the first card that came out. I mean, with the Three of Wands, I know I said that she doesn't know how she's going to do that, but it was more like she's in the process of figuring, you know how like you can't see 3 steps ahead because you don't know what that first step is? Like that's what it is. She's like, okay, I'm going to climb the mountain. Cool. But you're about 6 or 7 steps behind. So like, you know the end goal, but like you don't know the next couple of steps. You know what I mean? Like the abundance and the emotional and, you know, personal fulfillment, that's all promised to you for sure. But you still got to work for it because there's still steps that you that either aren't revealed to you yet or are just going to keep being like pushed down and quieted because you just need to do it instead of trying to figure it out. You know, Spirit's going to one day just be like, stop asking and do something. We're not going to answer you anymore. You know what I mean? Because once you keep asking and once they tell you and you keep asking, it's going to be like, okay, but you're not listening and there's more important things to be done right now. You know what I mean? Like Spirit can't just keep answering your questions because you feel like it should be something else. They're telling you the answer. You know what I mean? Page of Swords. They're telling you the answer and there's still things that you actively need to maybe like learn or like get over and like physically, or in like, not physically, well, yeah, maybe physically, like physically overcome some kind of obstacle, but like, it seems like more of, obviously with the sword, with the Page of Swords, more of like a mental thing in how do you want to, excuse me, sorry, more of like a mental thing in Spirit's trying to show you like, okay, is it okay, you know, how do you feel about, not how do you feel, I mean, feelings are involved with this, but like it's not specifically how do you feel about this, because they're not really going to do that. I don't know why I said that. It's more of like a it is not, oh my goodness, 10 of Pentacles, but because I've been holding on to that forever, but it's like the mental clarity of it is only going to happen once you really just start doing something. If it doesn't feel right, then you know that's not correct, right? So then you know that you need to try something else. And it's like, right, like, yeah. Strength in reverse. It's like there's a lot of all bark but no bite. Like there's a lot of talk about what you're gonna do and like how you're gonna do it, but then like no action really gets made. Oh, and that's why don't lose the momentum came up, because it's like there's nothing happening yet. But it's coming to you soon though. Like it's not like there's stuff on its way to you in the form of fulfillment and in the form of abundance. So it's like the second you take this step, it's right there. It's right there. You know when you open a door and there's somebody right behind it who just opened the same door and you both scare each other? That's literally what I'm seeing right now. Like you open, oh shit, like it's like that, because like once you take that step, Spirit knows what's for you and what's not for you, right? It's on you to learn what, it's on you to be your authentic self and learn what that looks like for you, and not necessarily to other people or for other people, but really to know what it is that you feel, why you feel it, how you feel it, where you feel it, whatever. else. You know what I mean? Knight of Swords. Make a move. I mean, it's time to like get it out of a thought and like actually make it happen. Because once that happens, like I said, the abundance is coming. The abundance, the fulfillment, all of it is coming. We got the 10 of Cups, we got the 10 of Pentacles, and we got the 8 of Pentacles. You are literally forging it as long as you actually do the work to forge it and make it happen. You know, it seems like you've done the work already to release a lot of the things, and it's been a difficult process. I'm not saying it's been easy, and I'm not saying that it's over already, but like it seems like you've done a lot of the work to really actually like learn who it is, what it is that doesn't serve you, and really actually let it go. Because like now this is really like an energy of moving past the things we just got rid of. You know what I mean? The full moon just happened a couple days ago. What day was that? Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. Yeah. Let's see. What else comes out? What other messages, Spirit? One card at a time, please. These cards really jump. Like, it's crazy. Spirit, what messages for us today? Or what messages for, what do we need to know for December? And with this being like an overall month kind of thing, this isn't going to happen in 2 days. Like, it's going to happen a little bit quickly, but it's not going to be next week that you're done with this, you know, and you got it all figured out. You know, it's going to be a good amount of time. These cards are crazy. I love it. 7 of Cups. And there could be a little bit of conflict. There could be a little bit of like, my bad, not conflict. Oh my God, what word am I thinking of? This is gonna kill me. I'm looking at the book. Don't judge me. I mean, 7 is usually the, okay, I meant like, I don't know why I said that. Because this book says, beware of emotional whiplash as indecision and uncertainty leave you grasping to make the right choice. I don't know why the fuck I said that shit. I don't know why I said conflict. I mean, it could, well, okay, it could be inner conflict. It could make you uncomfortable that you are just deciding that this is what you're gonna do. But at the same time, Spirit really wants to reassure you that like what you have in your cups is already a step ahead for what you need to have for what you want to do. You know what I mean? Everything that you've been through, everything that you have already, filling up your cups is already stuff that you've been through and experiences that you've had, right? Excuse me. Birth for confirmation. But it's like, even with that, 7 of Pentacles reversed, it's almost like there's the energy of it's almost like the energy of, I don't want to do this anymore because this is getting really tiring. And this is like just a lot of extra work that I feel like I shouldn't have to do anymore. Which I get. Okay, and that could be where I was getting conflict from, because that does feel like it would be a conflict, and it would be an internal conflict, because you know that you should be doing something, but if you're tired and you know that you aren't going to be able to do that, that's why resting came up before anyway. Because you need to be able to understand that, yes, the momentum that you have is very important and it will keep going even if you rest. Resting is part of the process of healing and part of the process of growing. You're going to have to take some time to give yourself rest and just go to sleep, or just meditate, or just eat some really good food. Like, I just bought the greatest chicken sandwich today. I went to the gym today and I was so proud of my gym session today, because I did a lot more than I meant to today, because I was really tired and I really pushed myself today, and I actually, like, I did a lot more than I anticipated that I would, and I was really proud of myself. So I was like, okay, on the way home, we're gonna stop for some food, we're gonna get something to eat really quick, and we'll be good. We'll have a good night. It'll be nice. I'll treat myself, and there we go. And that was just what I needed. It was nice to go to the gym and work out a lot of my stresses, but like at the same time, it was nice to just treat myself with a nice sandwich. Like, yes, I just went to the gym, but like, that was so worth it. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same kind of thing here. Like, resting is a way to really treat yourself and really make sure that you are doing what you need to do. The Hanged Man. And that kind of thought process of, I've been guided to rest, but I need to keep the momentum going, can be enough of a conflict to really hold you up. So I get that. But it seems like this month is definitely about releasing that and getting rid of that, and understanding for yourself, like, it's okay to rest when I need to, and even if I don't really need to, it's good to still rest. If, like, say you have an off day and you don't have to run any errands, why not sleep in? Or let your dog out and then go back to bed for a couple hours. Like, you know, what's wrong with that? One more card, please, Spirit. And I feel like it's also, it's not holding you up, though, in the sense of you'll never get there or you're never going to start moving. It's more so like this energy of just like waiting for the right moment, but it's never going to be, you know, the right moment. You know what I mean? The Hierophant reversed. It definitely seems like there's, you're going to learn a decent amount from this. You know what I mean? You'll be able to learn a lot from your experiences in this. The Empress reversed. It's easy to give your power away and really forget who you are when other people tell you that the things that you want to do or whatever you want or X, Y, and Z, when they tell you that you'll never amount to anything, it's not a real job, it's never going to actually work, whatever they want to say, whatever they want to try to do to put you down, that's all it is. They don't get it. And they're not going to. Okay, actually, this kind of does relate back to what I was saying at the beginning of this video with ruining family dinners. If you do, I didn't tell you to do it, but please record it and tag me in it. Thank you in advance. However, it's like this energy of people being stubborn because they have a lack of the information. And if they have a lack of the information, they're going to be reluctant to learn new information. But once people learn new information, they are responsible to either change or not. And if they don't, that's not on you anymore. You provided them with the information, but at the same time, those people are now in this, though the people that you are talking to at that moment are the ones who are now getting the reading. You know what I mean? So like, they're the ones who now have to go in and have that inner conflict. This is what I've learned, but this is what I just got told. And this one makes a little sense, but this is what I've always known, right? So it's like this energy of, which one do I do? Because now I'm just confused and I don't know which one to listen to, right? It's understandable that you don't necessarily know which way to go. And it's understandable that if you are pointed in a direction, you might be a little wary of it because you're like, who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? I think it's really important to remember that even when, excuse me, burp for confirmation, even when everything seems like if we just say something right now, it's just going to ruin everything. Nobody's going to be happy about it, whatever, blah, 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 blah. However, if it's disrupting your peace, does your peace matter less than everybody else in the family? And if the answer is yes, say it anyway. I can't wait to wear, I just bought a keffiyeh. I will be wearing it to Christmas. I promise you. I will be wearing it to Christmas. And I'm so excited. I cannot even begin to tell y'all how excited I am about this. It's not here yet. It gets here sometime in the beginning of December, beginning to mid-December. I ordered it from Palestine, so yeah. Well, Jerusalem, so Israel, but it was a Palestinian-owned shop, so I had to. But yeah, I mean, this is really about knowing how to really execute what it is that you want to do. And it will take some questioning of yourself and your intentions, of, the internal questioning of, do I really want to keep doing this? Is this where I want to go? Do I want to go over here? Maybe I want to try that. Like stuff like that. Like, there's no hurt in trying new things. If you've always wanted to be in theater and you've never auditioned for a show, why not just try it? You know what I mean? Like, the worst that's going to happen is that you don't get cast in a show. Or in that show specifically. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Let's do our pride message really quick. And I only say theater because when I was doing theater, I really found my people, and I really was able to be myself a little bit easier because everybody was, it was high school, so everybody was lying, but like, it was a lot easier to like just exist and just be and just, But yeah, Spirit, what's our pride message for, what do we need to know for the month of December? What's our pride message for the month of December? Confidence. Kind of gay. Same. Confidence. An asset can take years to build, but mere moments to ruin. Avoid allowing yours to fall victim to this by negating negative energy from potentially close sources. And by being yourself, you kind of weed out those people. And that's also what I was saying. Have that confidence to speak up at the dinner table when somebody's being actively racist or actively whatever. And let them say something. Let them say something first. Let it be that you're like, oh, well, no. You know what I mean? Nobody should have to listen to that, especially when everybody knows that they're wrong. You want to be so loud and mad about something that everybody is mad at you for. But that's the thing though too, nobody's speaking up about it. So I guess I got to, because I'm not going to hear it anymore. We are in 2023 now. That is not going to fly anymore. That is not it. Spirit, 2 more pride messages, the pride message cards, please. I'm going to take this one because this one did try to come out. Little gay toothpaste. Euphoria. Pure bliss and relief await you. Doubt and confusion may have taken residence at your core, but it's time to accept your identity and wear it proudly. Sometimes you just gotta make people uncomfortable. And again, at that point, it's on them. Expression. I win. Trans lives matter. Anyway. Expression. Your voice deserves to be heard. Discover creative ways to express yourself to those who would normally overlook your potential. Once you really are able to stand in your own power, have that confidence and that strength to really, really express yourself, I know I just made this a sentence, but you will have all the euphoria that you want. But like, seriously, like that's really what this all was about. Like, you can have the Wheel of Fortune. You can have it. The 10 of Pentacles came out. The 7 of Pentacles came out in reverse. But in my head, the 7 of Pentacles is still that, like, it's in reverse because you're still learning how to advance past the pushback of I'm tired. I don't really feel like doing this right now. You know what I mean? But then we also got the 10 of Cups. The King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Like, I mean, there's so much good energy in this reading that I don't think there's a lot of... Like, it definitely doesn't seem like self-pity, and it definitely doesn't seem like you're running around going, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't think you're doing that. Who knows? You could be. But it really feels like this energy of just, if you need to rest, rest. If you want to work, work. If you want to go treat yourself to a $15 chicken sandwich, go treat yourself to a $15 chicken sandwich. It's fine. One chicken sandwich won't hurt. Anyway, no, but seriously. With the Wheel of Fortune coming out first, they're waiting behind the door for you. I keep seeing the opening the door and just, oh shit, there's a person right there. Excuse me. I love it. And this is definitely my reading too. So like, I know this definitely lines up with what I'm feeling. I've been feeling recently. So I'm sure it lines up with somebody else too. But you know, as always, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But yeah, that is all I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. My website is NimbusThePoet.com if you guys want to book any one-on-one readings. My one-on-ones are open. A portion of that will go to the PCRF in Palestine, the Palestine Children Relief Fund, and some of the money will also go to, I haven't figured out where yet, but will also go somewhere to the Congo, Sudan, or a combination of both. I know that there's a lot more of other stuff going on, and I am trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with that, or about, everything, but I am only one person who only has so much money. So yes. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys for being here. Again, it is free Palestine until it's backwards, free the Congo until it's backwards, free Sudan until it's backwards, free everybody until it's backwards. We will never be free until we are all free, period. We got to keep making noise about all of this. We got to keep getting loud. We got to make sure that we use our platform, no matter how big or how small it is. We got to use our platform. We're making some big waves. And there's a lot of shit going on now. And there's a lot of people who are not happy about what's going on now. Y'all want to vote for a genocide? Don't be surprised when the people rise up and tell you that you're wrong and then decide that you are completely wrong. Let's just say that the world as it is now is not happy, and we know that it's going to change soon. That's why you got to get yourself right first, because then that way you know exactly what you need for when everything caves in. Because we know that the system can't work the way that it's working now. But the better that you know yourself in that kind of situation, the easier it is, because you can kind of fall into a place that maybe everybody isn't in that spot. You know what I mean? You'll be able to have some type of knowledge that other people don't have. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with walking your path your way and nobody else's way, because your way is not going to be the same way as my way, and my way is not going to be the same way as your way, and your way is not going to be the same way as her way or his way or their way or anybody else's way, because we are all completely different. If we are all doing our stuff authentically, all of our stuff should look different, because it should look like us. It should look like we did it. It shouldn't look like we are copying on off people. It should look like we are doing it with our authentic selves and making sure that other people see that it's us being our authentic selves. You know what I mean? So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of that. My other socials will also be linked down below, as well as my my website, NimbusThePoet.com. And yeah, I think that is all. Free Palestine, free everybody. We will never be free until we are all free. I will catch y'all later. Have the day that y'all deserve. I love y'all. Peace. Okay, guys, so I shit you not, okay? I had to do another reading for, personal reading. And just listen to this card. So I'm using the Rose Oracle. There we go. The Rose Oracle. And the card is the Fertile Void. This is the part that stood out to me, though. Like, this follows along with this reading perfectly. Winter is a phase of initiation, renewal, and rebirth. When we're going through a period of inner winter, we experience this too. We metaphorically go underground by coming to a standstill and allowing ourselves to recover and rest. We don't realize it, but this is the most important part of our growth, and it takes faith and surrender to do it. Trust the sureness of the soil. The new is being woven without you having to micromanage every move. Trust the sureness of the soil. Be cradled by the great mystery. This is a very tender and powerful time. And this deck comes with like soul inquiries, so I'm going to read that to you. How can you surrender into the great mystery? I only wanted to add this to the reading because it seemed like there was a reluctance for people to, excuse me, it seemed like there was a reluctance for people to actually accept the rest and like accept that rest is not just sleep and just stopping stuff. It's actually beneficial and it's actually a part of the process. So, you know, just wild that came up. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.